How's it going, guys? This is Excellent Score doing another ray gun gameplay commentary free-for-all something else. I don't really know. That's the title of this stuff. And this is actually a really cool gameplay. You might think like, no, it can't be a cool gameplay. You're using a UMP. UMPs are for the tryhards and stuff like that. And it's actually cool because I pick up the sniper a few different times and it actually does help me get some kills. I get some quick scopes with it. So it's kind of a nice little mixture between ray gun and sniper. And I have put out I'm not actually sure yet because this is Sunday still and I'm making just a crap load of commentaries, but I did make a commentary over another ray gun gameplay, and something I forgot to mention in that gameplay was the fact that when someone puts a UMP on or puts a SCAR on, they feel the need to just camp their ass off with like a claymore or something. Notice how I play in this game and in the game before with the SCAR on Afghan. I don't really camp. I'm running around. Like, I'm doing pretty much what I would do if I had a sniper, but I'm using a ray gun. And this is how I would want someone to play free-for-all against me. Like, this is not only the best way to play free-for-all in my opinion, because you'll pretty much ensure a win. Like, when you put a ray gun on and you play like this, it's really hard to lose, to be honest. Because I got on, played 2 games, or I played a bunch, but I got on, played 2 games with a ray gun, and got both these gameplays. So, it's not difficult at all to win free-for-all with a ray gun. It's actually pretty ridiculously easy. In most cases. Sometimes you have like the boosters and random crap like that. Anyways, something I figured out like not too long ago is kind of a way to cheat out a book report, and I thought I'd share it with you guys because I thought it was a pretty cool tip. And it's not really cheating, it's just an easier way of doing it. And no, it's not going on sparknotes.com and doing that. Jericho said on his school tips to like kind of skim through the book and then go over it with SparkNotes. And I found a little bit better of a way to do it, and this doesn't require you reading at all, but it requires you kind of still getting the knowledge of the book. And what it is there are things called audiobooks, and some of you guys might know what I'm talking about right now, and some of you guys might be totally confused. An audiobook is a narrator who reads the book to you, and if you have this is something that you're supposed to just follow along in the book. But you don't even have to do that. You could just listen to him read it to you. It's pretty much like someone reading the book to you. And a lot of you guys maybe are thinking like, well, that's kind of obvious. And then some of you guys are thinking, well, this is the most genius thing you've ever thought of. I'm gonna get all of my friends to sub to you. I hope a lot of you guys are thinking like that, actually. My dog is flipping out. She's barking like crazy. Someone's probably trying to break in. But anyways. So one thing I did notice, because I thought about this, I had a book report I had to do. I'm like, you know what? I can get an audiobook. I could have someone read the book to me. Like, that's a genius idea. I went on Google, looked it up, and they go for like $30. And this is a book no one's heard of, so it's like a $30 book. I looked at like a Harry Potter audiobook, and it was like $60. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who would pay that much money to have someone read them the book? Obviously, Harry Potter is like a jillion pages, and no one wants to read that. But I mean, $60? Come on. So then I kind of like went back because I've done this with Sony Vegas and Photoshop and After Effects and Cinema 4D. I haven't paid for those. Those programs all put together is like $1 million, and I'm not going to pay for that. So what most people do is they go on YouTube and figure out how to do it. But the best way to get those programs is on a website called thepiratebay.org. And I went on there and I clicked the audio only button where it's only going to show things that pop up that are audio or music or whatever like that. Typed in the book, it was I typed in the book title. It was called The Long Way Gone. A few guys have probably already read it, but that was the book, and it's a really like not like it's a good book, but it's kind of hard to read, to be honest, just because of how like not gruesome it is, but it just kind of like, I don't know, disturbing. But the book that was the book I typed in, and it's actually a really easy book to read. I just procrastinated the shit out of it and didn't read it at all, and I had to get it read to me in a whole weekend. Typed it in, and sure enough, there was like 1 million results. Downloaded one of them into uTorrent, and some of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If you don't, you might need to. You can always ask me in the comments like, hey, what the hell did you mean by when you said uTorrent or whatever. Just go ahead and leave that in the comments because I'll answer it. So, yeah, I totally got sidetracked and forgot what I was talking about. Let me think for a second. Oh, so a bunch of them popped up. I downloaded it into uTorrent, and then it put it onto my desktop. From there, I put it into iTunes because it gave me like 100 3-minute songs. And so I didn't want to listen to one, and then once it stopped reading for 3 minutes, I would have to go to the next one. So I just put it into iTunes, made it my own separate playlist, had to read it to me, and here it is. I didn't have to read the book at all, and I pretty much know everything there's to know about this book. Not only that, but depending on how good of a reader you are, if you read a book, sometimes you might read something wrong, or you might have to reread something because you didn't really get it. This way, you pretty much get it, and it's pretty fluent. So I really highly recommend you at least try this out. And if it doesn't work for you, if maybe it's not for you, that's fine. Then don't do it. But I noticed a lot of people can struggle on book reports. A lot of people don't like them. So this is just a little tip I came across. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Anyways, that's the end of the gameplay. The final score was like 30-3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a rating, leave a comment, leave a like and rating. I don't know why I say that. Alright, anyways, that's the end of the gameplay, and I'm out, guys. Later.